Okay, we have our math books open to page 731, titled Check My Progress. And let's look at the first part, the vocabulary check. Draw lines to match each word with its correct description or meaning. And our words are fraction, factor, and product. And our meanings are a number that is multiplied to form a product, the result of a multiplication problem, and a number representing part of a whole or part of a set. And we know that a fraction is part of a whole, so we're going to draw a line from the first word to the third definition. Factor is a number that is multiplied to form a product. And of course, the product is the result of a multiplication problem, or we would say it's the answer. So let's look at the next part, concept check. We're checking to see if we know how to work these problems. We're going to cross out estimate each problem, each product, and we're going to cross out draw a bar diagram if necessary. You can draw one if you want to, but you don't have to. So let's get started. We know that when we have a whole number multiplied by a fraction, we have to put that whole number over 1 and turn it into a fraction. So we're going to rewrite our problem as 1/5 times 11 over 1. And we can't cancel. We don't have any common factors, so we're just going to multiply. 1 times 11 is 11, and 5 times 1 is 5. And we have an improper fraction here. So we want to divide our numerator by our denominator. 11 divided by 5 is 2 with the remainder of 1, so we write our remainder as a fraction, and our answer is 2 1/5. Let's look at number 5. We can't cancel 3 and 11, but we can cancel 5 and 10. 5 is the common factor for 5 and 10. So let's cross out the 5 and think 5 divided by 5 is 1, and 10 divided by 5 is 2. So our new problem is 3 over 1 times 2 over 11. Let's multiply. 3 times 2 is 6, and 1 times 11 is 11. And there's our answer. Now you have not had this yet, so I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. You won't have any like this for a while, so don't worry about it. To change a mixed number to an improper fraction, we would multiply the whole number times the denominator and then add the numerator. 4 times 8 is 32, plus 7 is 39. Our denominator is 8. 2 times 12 is 24, plus 1 is 25 over 12. Now we can't cancel anything in our, yes we can, sorry. We can cancel because 12 and 39 have a common factor of 3. So let's cross out our 39 and think 39 divided by 3 is 13, and 12 divided by 3 is 4. If we multiply 13 times 25, we're going to come up with 325. And 8 times 4 is 32. We have an improper fraction, so we're going to divide the numerator by the denominator. And 325 divided by 32 is 10 with the remainder of 5. And we're going to write that 5 as the numerator, and the denominator is 32. Okay, let's look at number 7. It says shade the model to fit the product write it in simplest form. Well, we have 2 times 3/5. So that is like 2 over 1 times 3/5. We can't cancel. We don't have any common factors. So 2 times 3 is 6, and 1 times 5 is 5. We have an improper fraction, so we're going to divide the numerator by the denominator. 6 divided by 5 is 1, and we have a remainder of 1, and we write that as a fraction. So let's go ahead and shade this in. It says 2 times 3/5. So our bars are divided into 5 parts. So I'm going to shade in 3/5 of this one and 3/5 of this one. So we have 6, and let's shade this in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And this matches our answer. 6/5 is the same as 1 and 1/5. Okay, let's do this row. It says multiply, write in simplest form. So we're going to recopy our problem. 2/5 times 16 over 1. We can't cancel, can we? So we're going to multiply. 2 times 16 is 32, and 5 times 1 is 5. We have an improper fraction. Let's divide the numerator by the denominator. 32 divided by 5 is 6, with a remainder of 2. So we write our remainder as a fraction, and our answer is 6 and 2/5. Let's look at number 9. 18 times 1/6, we can rewrite that as 18 over 1 times 1/6. And look, we can cancel 18 and 6. 6 is our common factor. So 18 divided by 6 is 3, and 6 divided by 6 is 1. Let's multiply. 3 times 1 is 3. 1 times 1 is 1. We have an improper fraction, so let's divide the numerator by the denominator. 3 divided by 1 is 3, so our answer is 3. Let's look at number 10. 6 times 3/5. We can rewrite that as 6 over 1 times 3/5. We can't cancel, can we? We don't have any common factors. So let's multiply. 6 times 3 is 18, and 1 times 5 is 5. And we have an improper fraction. So we're going to divide the numerator by the denominator. 18 divided by 5 is 3, with a remainder of 3, and we write our remainder as a fraction. So our answer is 3 and 3/5. Okay, you're going to do page 732 on your own and add it to your assessment folder. But let's take a look at it. Read very carefully. You're going to find that you cannot cancel on this one, but your answer is going to be an improper fraction that you have to change to a mixed number. Same thing with this one. You're going to be multiplying, and you cannot cancel on this one. But you are going to have an improper fraction as your answer, so you'll need to change it to a mixed number. You want to be extra careful with 13 and 14. 13 and 14 are both two-step problems. You can cancel on one step on number 13. You cannot cancel on number 14. Number 15 is a one-step problem, and you can cancel when you're working this one. So be very careful. Remember, 13 and 14 are two-step problems. When you finish doing page 732, be sure to put it in your assessment folder